Morning to you. Take it away.
Good morning once again, Lebo. Yeah, as you said, we are coming to you live from Sharpeville. It's been quite an interesting morning. We had a chat to the Minister of Justice. It's a bit of a recap, the chair of the Human Rights Commission. It's also the International Human Rights Day, not to mention the end of 16 days of activism against women, against violence on women and children. We've been reflecting on that a little bit. Right now, I'm joined by a remarkable young man. He is the only visual artist that will be on showcase here today as we celebrate and reflect on 20 years of our Constitution. On this day, of course, 10th of December 1996, the late former President Tata Nelson Mandela signed our Constitution into a law, which actually went into effect on the 4th of February 1997. His name is Mondle Akunene, and he's a young man, as I mentioned. He's a visual artist. Talk to me about how you managed to land this amazing opportunity to showcase your work here today.
Basically, the Department of Arts and Culture and Minister Natim Tetwa helped me, especially Lady Manana Tseul. Basically, if we all do our work diligently, everybody will get to where they need to be. So I'm here representing the VAL, which is very underrepresented in the country in terms of talent. As you can see behind me, we've got a variety of huge talent in this vicinity. And as a visual artist, I feel that I'm here to put the VAL on the map where we're supposed to be.
Okay, take me through some of your art, because you did quite an impressive artwork of the former leaders and the unsung heroes.
Yes. I was inspired by other artists who have done such typical work, but I've included women because I feel that we should be they should be included within.
We're looking at it right now on your monitor, right?
Yes, that particular piece is about all the sung and unsung heroes, which includes also quotes from Mr. Patrice Motsepe, the late great Brenda Fassie, and yeah, it's about how we got to where we are today. We should never ever forget how we got here, and not only celebrate the people that we know, but the unsung heroes as well. It's very important.
Talk to me about art in the VAL. When I had a chat to you a little bit earlier, one of your big dreams here is to start your own art hub and be an inspiration to other young artists, because you're a teacher as well.
Yes, I've taught for 4 years at an old school, General Smarts, which is a school that I also went to. Basically, I want to start an art hub whereby visual artists, dancers, poets can come into there and practice their crafts, and most importantly, get their work out there, exposure, because of their talents. And if we focus on developing our youth, there will be less crime. Because if you go to Groentein prison, for example, there are lots of the youth from the Free State and the VAL who are situated in there. But with the art hub that I want to start, I can take them in and start developing their talents, and hopefully they can make money off it.
Mondle, you talked about the youth, and maybe this is a pertinent question. How does the youth, we've had such a difficult year. We talk about education, we talk about crime, we talk about all the other issues. But how, as a young person, do you reflect on 20 years of our Constitution? That today was the day in Sharpeville that Tata Nelson Mandela, the late former president, signed that Constitution into law. How do you reflect on that as a young person?
Well, as a young person and a visual artist from the VAL, I feel that it is time that we tell also our stories the way that they should be told. So I'm using my art to tell my stories, and hopefully if the Department of Education and Arts and Culture, we need to sit down and give them my proposal, because I want that main picture of the unsung and unsung heroes to be used as a textbook cover for social science.
For sure. That's Monli Kunene. He's one of the young artists here. He's got a big dream for the Vaal, and hopefully it will be realized. This is actually how we come to the end of the program, of course, as Monli walks across my shot. This is how we come to the end of the program from the Vaal. It's going to be covered on Channel 404 during the course of today. As I mentioned to you, President Jacob Zuma here, along with the Minister of Justice and Correctional Services, Advocate Michael Masuta, will stop here as part of the official program as we remember, reflect and celebrate our 20 years in Constitution. Lerato Lukele is a young poet from the area. She's going to take it away for us with the Youth Classic Club in the back performing and doing a beautiful piece for us. From us, ciao, ciao.
Thank you. Silence me not. Silence me not, for I speak my mind with so much I still need to find and still need to understand. Silence me not, for I speak my mind without no fear, no favor, with no mandate from any particular core, avoiding to becoming a non-entity, such of a bore. Silence me not, for I see with the eye of a tiger that sees what others just cannot see. Once upon a time, kwasuka sukela saifuma lenkululeko bari ineli bommeli bontate basibili, who came together and left us with a sense of pride and humanity. Such a pity that pride cannot live our lives for us, hand in hand, day by day, constantly enforcing and reinforcing this lost spirit of what we call humanity. Dear Father, please come within us, for we need you near. For this fear we can no longer bear. For the birth of our motherland no longer sings the sweet songs that soothes the soul like a melody through a bass guitar. For the birth of our motherland only sees greed in politics. And Lord God, I still wonder who planted this devilish type of seed. For the birth of our motherland only sees young generation rights being put into place when there is a need of engaging in water of dizziness. Later on, far off lucky are we to have not experienced the oppression on our people. Lucky are we to have had brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers who fought for you and I, who fought for a better tomorrow for you and I. But the thanks that we give today, we're dabbing through life with ignorance.
All right, thank you so much there to our